welcome back to my channel. Just in case you don't know who I am, I'm Katie, but you can also call me Dinky, and welcome to the world of Dinky. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sticking with the true crime series, but it's going to be a little bit different. And I'm going to be sharing with you two stories. You might not believe them. When I first read them, I was like, what? Bit strange, but apparently they're true. If you want to hear what these strange stories are, then please do stick around to the end, and I hope you enjoy hearing them. So I'm going to be starting with the first story, and it's about two French men, and it happened on August the 3rd, 2017, so it's quite a recent story. And a neighbour has found two bodies, and that was 69-year-old Lucien Perrault and 38-year-old Olivier Boudin, and they died during a lavish dinner. And at first, the Arthon du Perche police assumed that they'd died from food poisoning, but when testing from the famous Pasteur Institute in Paris had come back, they concluded that the meal didn't contain any botulism. I am sorry, I'm struggling to pronounce the names and words because of French. And because they didn't find any of this botulism, they soon suspected that it was a mysterious murder, and that was on the table. And the questions were who had killed these two men and how. And the police found no signs of struggle. The two men hadn't any enemies and lived simple lives. One neighbour had said they were certainly not the sort of people to be picked off by the mafia. And this mysterious case was gripped by the nation. But curiosity quickly turned depressing when the doctors finally determined what the real cause of death was. Now listen for this, guys. Perrault had literally bitten off more than he could chew, and he choked to death on a 1.5 ounce chunk of beef steak. This could have been prevented by the younger Boudin, but he was a bit busy having a heart attack, which was triggered by the sight of his lifelong friend being slowly strangled to death by a bit of beef. And when the news broke out, locals were heartbroken by such a stupid death, but being French, they had respect of the overwrought metaphor for the fleeting pointlessness of man. So it's kind of sad, really. The first time I did laugh, because not every day you hear that somebody died of a chunk of beef. But choking can be quite serious, and it shows how much the younger man cared about his friend, that it caused him to have a heart attack. It is very sad. Now I'm going to be talking about the second story. Although it's sad, it is a little bit funny. It's more funny because it's strange. You wouldn't expect it. So I'm going to go into it. On a dark September evening in 2008, 68-year-old Agnes Westland was bludgeoned to death, and she went on an evening walk near a forest lake outside a tiny Swedish village of Loftahammar. Her death was called on by her husband, Ingemar, who claimed he had found her in the snow. When the police arrived, they immediately arrested Ingemar. There wasn't another person around for miles, and it was either him or a sheep moose. As it turned out, they chose wrong. With no hard evidence to tie him for the killing, Ingemar was released after 10 days So he spent 10 days locked up for this crime of his wife. But because there was nobody else to consider, he remained the prime suspect for months on end. He had to move out of his home when his neighbour made it very clear that they were not keen on living next to presumed killer. But when Agnes's forensic analysis finally came back, the report noted that she had the hair and saliva of a European elk, or a moose, if you call it, on her body. So the analysts determined that poor Agnes had been randomly kicked to death by a moose during her evening walk, which was probably a drunk one at that, as shy creatures and avoid humans at all costs. But at the time of Agnes's death, local gardens were strewn with fermented apples, enough to let even a moose-sized critter party harder than Axl Rose. Sadly, this makes them both aggressive and overly confident, and one probably attacked Agnes to death out of sheer stupidity. The case was dropped by the police eventually, but not by Ingmar, who understandably sued the department for gross incompetence. To this day, the moose remains at large. I never knew that animals could get drunk of a fermented apple. Well, I just didn't think they could get drunk in general. It's quite scary. But I guess if it can affect a human, I guess it can affect an animal. Poor woman, she must have been absolutely terrified. Oh, I don't even know how you would... How would you react to being told that someone you know has been killed by a drunken moose? It's unheard of. Crazy. So that is for today's video, I'm afraid. Short and sweet. I hope you watched my last video. It's a very special video for me. It means so much personally. It's what I do besides my videos. So if you can support me over on that page, Dinky Katie's EDS Diaries, that would be brilliant. Learn more about myself, what I go through most days, and I share stories with other people with EDS and just different things to raise awareness about the syndrome. And thank you for your continued support. It means everything to me, so thank you. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. It's a little bit different. If you want to hear more crazy stories like these, then please do let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Just click on that button, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And I will see you next time. Bye. Bye.